That's a piece of flint. It's a long way from home. It's about 2,000 miles away from home. But you can see that that will throw sparks, yeah? You can do it with quartzite. This is local. This is ubiquitous to the entire of the Americas, it seems. It's not as good as you can see as flint, but you can, if you catch it right, with a bit of skill, which I don't have, you can throw a spark. Right? So that's good. So the next stage is a piece of charcoal, which is, this happens to be a piece of charcoal. I'm going to use a piece of my flint just to save a little bit of time. And the trick was to do this, and remember Grandma had to do this in the middle of the night if she had to get up and light the candle, so I had to do it in the dark as well. And you just catch the edge of the charcoal float, so not a match in sight, right, so far. So who knows what charcoal is?
Charred cloth.
It's not just charred, I mean I could
when
hold
you burn
it
in the absence of oxygen.
Ah, very good. Very succinct. Exactly. So it's a material, you can do it with anything, you can do it with vegetable matter as well. So with a bit more oxygen, should burn hot enough to light a candle. See that? So we've gone from a piece of steel, and take that before it burns me.
Magic
So
with
you're
this
talking about, 1800s, folks, and certainly anybody that smoked a pipe, they would carry this, and you'd have one by the fireplace. It's not so long ago when you think about it. No? The safety match was quite a revolution when it was invented, and that was only around, it only became common sort of, I don't know, 1900, something like that. First World War, they used to call them lucifers. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make one of those. Well, it's speed, but you've got to find a nice sharp edge to and what happens is that shaves a micro slither of steel off of there. And
so it's actually the steel that's coming.
it's the steel. What you're seeing is a very thin sliver of steel is being peeled off by that hard flint. And the work done in peeling it away creates heat and makes it burn. It's not friction.
Sir?
You say it's too dark, we should cancel.
Oh no, say no.
If you tried to bend this,
wouldn't breathe.
do you think it will? Actually, if it's hardened, what they call differential hardened, sometimes the handle is a different hardness than the rest of it. And in this case it is. So this part is not hardened, but this part definitely will be. So length is going to be about half the file. Half the usable part of the file, right? So thereabouts. So we can get 4 out of that. So if the rest of it is the same hardness, then I should have no problem just bending this, right? Ent?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can. Big BAS, where is it? BAH. Big ass hammer. Right there. Yeah? So brittle that even little pieces have come off it, look.
It's on a glass.
So really hard. So now I've got to use my superhuman eyeballs. One eyeball. Centre? Central or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rough enough, eh? Not bad for a beginner. Right. It's like I'm doing all the work. I don't really know what to give you guys to do.
Black.
I would call that a blue colour if you look at it. Yeah? It's what they call like a gunmetal blue. Right, can you see the borders where it goes a different colour? It goes from like a gun blue to an almost a dark blue or a brown, I suppose. And then it moves out onto a kind of a silvery brown colour, which they call straw. A black metal will call that straw. Do you see it or not?
Yeah.
Do you see the difference? Well, believe it or not, that is showing you the different hardness. This dark blue colour now is much softer than this edge because of the heat. And that straw colour is the colour you want if you're making a knife. But for a square bit, the trick is, first you beat the ends so that it kind of turns into that shape. You're giving all my secrets away, John, aren't you? The whole world will know now how I make my things. Like that. So, good hit on one end, good hit on the other end, just to flatten things out a bit. Then you heat it up again and bend it around a jig. Bend it, I think this way. So ideally you want two pegs like that and you get something on the end and you bend it round into that curved shape. We don't. What I used to make my other ones was this one. Trick is to bend it at the right place. You want even bends, don't you? So if you put this one through that far, bend it, and then turn it around and put the other end through that far and bend it, it's going to be an uneven thing, isn't it? So you have a mark here, some sort of mark that you can eyeball when you do it. It goes through, bam, and then you bend it round as far as it will go. And then you probably have to heat the other end, stick it in, and then you bend it round. What I would suggest with these little fancy schmancy bits here is you might be able to make it so one part's got a lanyard hole. So what I would do for these very skinny ones, I would heat that up cherry red, get a pair of pliers in there and bend that round into a curly whirly like that as much as I could. So you've got that at one end and then do your bend round like that. Yeah, so you would end up with, whoever's got that would end up with like that, and then this one would have a curly whirly on the end of it. And the curly whirly, maybe you can put a piece of string through it wearing around your neck or whatever. No. So you have to watch your workpiece, right? Don't leave it for tight.
For what?
Tight. You need a pair of pliers. Keep going, keep going. Nice, let's have a look. Beautiful, bring it over here. Bring it over here, rest it over there flat. Got it? So next time you pull it out of the fire, get hold of the very tip and just turn that tip in a bit. That's going to be nice, it's like a little eye on the end. So, get it out of the flame again. Next, we're on to this one here. You always... You ready? Put it square, look. If I hit it, it's going to hurt your hand. Square. Too fast. Flat as a pancake. Jump it straight back in. You need to lay it flat. Yeah. Back up. There. Back up a bit. Go. Go. Stop. The wrong bit's hot. Push that with something. Get the hammerhead and push it in. Push. Careful. Yep.
Just out of phone.
Cooling all the time. Nice. Nice and hot. Go on. Oh yeah. Go on, keep going, don't stop. All the way. All the way. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Beauty. That's the best one yet. You want to go and do your thing. Don't hammer it flat. Well, you know what I mean. Flatten it out, but don't try not to change the bend. So it's too sharp. That's about right now. Nice. Hit it. Don't tickle it.
What did it?
Ready?
Yep.
You want more than that? That's it.
Yeah.
I should say so. What a horrible twisted mess. I don't even know where to start. Ooh, look at that, the whole thing, right. Keep hold of it real tight, okay? You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, I went the wrong way, didn't I? Yeah. Hold it tight.
And just pull it up.
Pull it. Oh yeah, heat it up. Nice. Yes, far away. Get it up against that far thing. Yes, go. Go, go, go. Go on, don't stop. Oh. I'm going to have to slide it back a little bit. Actually, go and put it in the fire again. It's best not to screw around. Bottom of the barbecue again. Face, 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 yeah, in the face. Yeah, not, you put it all in.
Oh.
Take it out, face again. Face, put the face.
Just really good.
Well, anyway,
What do you mean my face?
yeah, in again. All the way in. I think you're good. Nice. Now you get to see whether it throws a spark. This is an exciting moment. Steaming. You have to clean off that face. I can do that.
So-
Yeah. Use another pair of pliers so you can get hold of it or something. Aha! That's it. He's there.
Right, just your face.
One end's a bit harder than the other. Nice. Plunge it, go on.
Punch it.
Move it around. Lovely. Any more work pieces on the
Get
fire?
it out.
Yeah, it's me. I was in front of the players.
Oh, there we go. Why
Okay,
are you
cool.
paddling around barefoot like a cat? Make it. Well, you. He's smart. He's a smart.
He just heard them.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he take off the scanner.
No.
Actually, that's
Yeah,
probably
The
even.
skin fall off.
I'm going to load it. I'm going to load my banana in there, right?
Yeah,
Okay, you think it's over? It's
Yeah,
not.
must be side- yeah, must be side of the-
Look, half a square of Charles chocolate that side. Half a square of chocolate that side. You can use Nutella. And then you put it all together. Like this. In a special gizmo.
Oh my god.
which is a camping sandwich toast. Right.
That was well cool.
Now you tell me. Now you tell me you're not excited about that.
Yes.
All right.
It almost makes all the burnt down.
I've just got to figure out how this machine works again.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So when we finished projecting, my sandwich goes on, you guys can fix that.